During the pandemic, people have been sanitizing surfaces like never before. But experts are now saying some of that cleaning may be unnecessary. Our
ABC 10 News anchor Derek Stahl is going in depth on the new guidelines from the CDC.
With their electrostatic fogger, local cleaning company SD Janitor says they can disinfect an area the size of 4 basketball courts in just 40 minutes.
People want to make sure every little touching area it's being covered.
Early in the pandemic, researchers reported the coronavirus could linger on some surfaces for days. So schools, gyms, and other businesses ramped up deep cleanings.
People starting reaching out to us like right away. So the demand was like 400% more.
But owner Ricardo Bufara says recently he's noticed a change.
Things got super slow right now because of vaccines and people starting to feel more comfortable.
This month, the CDC updated its surface cleaning guidelines. The agency now estimates your risk of contracting the virus after touching a contaminated surface is less than 1 in 10,000. Doctors call infections from a surface a fomite transmission.
Many of the viruses that cause the common cold, and there are about 300 of them, are transmitted by fomites and surfaces. So that's why initially the guidance was made before we knew exactly how it was spread.
UCSF's Dr. Peter Chinhong says as the pandemic progressed, a large number of studies found the virus primarily transmits through droplets in the air. And researchers started rethinking the early studies that found virus on surfaces in a lab.
Finding RNA fragments of a virus on a surface doesn't mean it's alive. And we've learned to understand that.
In newer real-world studies in Italy, Germany, Canada, and other countries, researchers found the virus on hundreds of surfaces, but they took an extra step and discovered none of the samples were actually alive. Experts say surface transmission is theoretically possible, but it's safe to dial back on the deep cleanings.
Some people call it hygiene theater, that it's really not all that necessary. And we should stick really with the things that we know work. And those are the basic things. You've heard it a million times already: masks, distancing, staying home when you're sick, and sort of avoiding that potential transmission from person to person.
The CDC says you should still do a deep cleaning with disinfectants if someone in your home or facility has tested positive for the virus in the last 24 hours. Otherwise, the agency says standard cleaning, combined with good hand hygiene and social distancing, should be enough. Derek Stahl, ABC 10 News.
San Diego Unified tells us it has no plans to scale back their cleanings. The district has set aside $10 million for cleaning supplies and PPE. It has already purchased $2.8 million cleaning wipes.